The future of the Richland Center Police Department is still in question tonight.
Today, after 4 months on paid leave, charges of sexual assault and theft were brought against the chief there. Amy Reed has been following this since the beginning, and she's here with where it all goes from here. Amy?
Chief Lucas Clements is accused of inappropriately touching a bartender while she was working and then stealing her tips. Of course, there's a whole court process to go here, but as for Clements' future with the department, that's for the City Police Commission to decide.
It's very unfortunate that somebody slipped out of the respectful position and had this incident occur.
Mayor Mike Kaufman has nothing but nice things to say about the police in Richland Center. Reading the criminal complaint today and learning what his chief of police is accused of was surprising.
I don't respect the action, but as far as the person and the job that he did as a police officer, he did a commemorable job.
The action is alleged in charges filed today. 3 counts of 4th-degree sexual assault when Clements went to the bar, and the victim says he touched her breasts and tried to pull her belt off while she was working. Also alleged is 1 count of theft when she says her tips went missing as he left. The Department of Justice took over the next day and got security footage from the bar. A few days later, the Police Commission put Clements on paid leave, where he's stayed, earning about $27,000 before taxes to date. Now the commission has to decide what action to take. In a statement to us saying, the city is conferring with Chief Clements and City Legal Counsel to discuss Chief Clements' status. Kaufman told us he's waiting to hear from Clements to know what he wants to do and if he wants to keep his job.
I would probably say, with the public opinion that we have in the community, I would say I would probably recommend to him that it probably would not fit well in the community.
Now, before Clements was chief back in 2013, he was cited on 4 counts after officers said they found a vehicle that belonged to Clements on a guardrail and said the driver had been at a local bar. Court records show he made a deal with the prosecutor to plead guilty to these charges and then they'd be dismissed. Personnel records that we requested from the police department show he served a week unpaid suspension on that and then was voluntarily demoted from lieutenant to patrol officer. He also then agreed to undergo an alcohol assessment and engage in any recommended treatment. 2 years later, he was promoted to chief, and that's not in his personnel file. That could mean either the department chose not to give us the current file without telling us, or the last few years have been removed from record. The Police Commission is expected to discuss this more at its regular meeting this coming Monday.